Hi, this is Steve. Today we're continuing our series about holiday giving. It's giving season, and today we're talking about your year. Now, what do I mean by that? Giving season, your year. What I mean is your year, the past year that you've just experienced, is a gift. It's the universe's gift to you that you had a year. 365 days almost at this point, at least when I'm recording this. It's toward the end of the year, but not actually the end of the year yet. But I think any time of the year you can do what I'm talking about, which is to receive and experience your year as a gift. And that's really what this video is all about. What I'm encouraging you to do is this process that I often do to take stock and take account for what happened to me in the past year. So I'm going to give you some suggestions as to how to do that. And however you do it, I really encourage you to take the chance to soak in and absorb the gift of the fact that you had a year and the gift of all of the many things that happened to you over the course of the year. So this is how I do this process. I've talked about it in newsletters and in coaching circles and will continue to do so. It's the top 10 list process. And that is just like you may have seen on talk shows out there in the world or humor, joke, comedian sketches. It's how do you honor the year, the top 10 things that went on in certain sectors of your year. So, for example, the top 10 creative adventures. What are those for you for the past year? You can name anything, things you wrote, things you participated in, things you saw, things that you collaborated on, things you found. What are the top 10 creative adventures that you had in this past year? Also, you could say, who are the top 10 confidants or supportive people or team members, however you want to put it, the top 10 people who influenced your year in a supportive way that helped your creativity and maybe even your life to move along smoothly. What were the top 10 technological resources that you found, that you used, that you leaned into? It might have been, your computer or your tablet or your microwave or your coffee maker, I don't know, or something that you discovered this year that's a brand new creative tool that you used, a particular kind of tablet or a particular kind of pen, or I don't know what it is. But you can make that list as a way to honor and celebrate the kinds of things that you discovered this year technologically that were for you. And I'll mention one other, which is maybe your top 10 things you watched or listened to. You could do those separately, either the top 10 audio adventures, podcasts, music, songs, whatever, the top 10 video adventures, things you saw on TV or in the movies or, on Blu-ray or YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or any other, thing in and outside of the known universe of video adventures. This is a tremendous way to celebrate what happened to you this year. Your life, every moment of it is a gift. And this is your chance to put down, not vaguely, but to write down in a notebook, on a computer, in a list. I write these on my computer in a document that I save, and I could go back years to see what I celebrated in a particular year. And you can do the same for yourself right now. It's a fantastic way to realize and appreciate the gift of your year, which is another part of giving season. You, as a creative person, have had adventures, have had technological tools, have had supportive people, have had video and audio adventures, and all sorts of other things that you might want to catalog in top 10 lists to recognize how fortunate and blessed you are in this creative life. As always, go to yourcreativelife.com to find out everything soup to nuts about how I can help you as a coach, which is partly what I'm on the planet to do, in addition to creating my own work. Find out about the podcast, the Beyond the Script podcast. There's a link to that and a link back to this channel where I post a brand new video every week. And for your benefit, for your creative and spiritual benefit, So much fun for me to help you and remind you of how abundant your creative life really is, just like mine. Thanks for watching. Keep celebrating, and I'll see you next time.